In a striking display of shifting global alliances, Beijing is preparing to host a massive military parade that will bring together some of the world's most controversial leaders. North Korea's Kim Jong Un and Russia's Vladimir Putin will stand alongside Chinese President Xi Jinping in Tiananmen Square, an extraordinary tableau of unity among three of the globe's most powerful autocrats. The September 3rd event marks the 80th anniversary of Japan's surrender in World War II, but its symbolism reaches far beyond history. China's foreign ministry confirmed more than 24 foreign heads of state will attend the commemoration, with Putin and Kim topping Xi's guest list. The gathering promises one of the most closely watched political photo opportunities in years. Three leaders at the heart of today's global power struggles, sharing a platform above Beijing's iconic Gate of Heavenly Peace. For Kim, this trip carries particular weight. North Korea's tightly controlled state media, KCNA, confirmed his attendance, marking his first visit to China since 2019. In his 13 years in power, Kim has traveled abroad only sparingly, just 10 times, with the most recent in 2023 to meet Putin at a remote Russian spaceport. Appearing in Beijing grants him rare visibility, placing him in the company of leaders charting what they describe as an alternative world order in defiance of US influence. The timing is notable. Only days earlier, US President Donald Trump voiced interest in holding a meeting with Kim this year. Against that backdrop, Kim's presence in Beijing underscores his willingness to deepen ties with allies more aligned with his regime's interests. Beijing, meanwhile, is seizing the moment to showcase both political strength and military might. The parade, expected to last 70 minutes, will feature more than 10,000 troops, over 100 aircraft, and hundreds of ground vehicles. Officials say all showcased hardware is domestically developed and already in service. Among the highlights, cutting-edge drones, advanced electronic warfare systems, hypersonic weapons, missile defense technologies, and strategic missiles, all reflecting Xi's mission to modernize the People's Liberation Army into a world-class force. A total of 26 foreign leaders are slated to attend. Among them are Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, Myanmar's junta chief Min Aung Hlaing, and Russia-friendly European figures like Serbia's Aleksandar Vučić and Slovakia's Robert Fico. Notably absent, however, are representatives from major Western capitals, countries that once counted China as an essential ally in defeating Japan during World War II. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who will be in Tianjin for a Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit, is also not on the parade guest list, underscoring the careful diplomatic choices surrounding the event. For Xi, the occasion highlights China's historic sacrifices during the war and reinforces its narrative as a champion of international justice. Yet, it also reflects modern realities. China has long been North Korea's primary economic patron, bound by a mutual defense treaty dating back to 1961. In recent years, however, Pyongyang has drawn closer to Moscow, sending troops to support Russia's war in Ukraine and inking a landmark defense pact with Putin in 2024. That agreement pledged immediate military aid if either side were attacked, rattling Washington and its allies in Asia. At Thursday's press conference, Chinese Assistant Foreign Minister Hong Lei underscored the traditional friendship between Beijing and Pyongyang. He emphasized that both nations once fought side by side against Japanese aggression and pledged continued cooperation in socialist development, regional stability, and the defense of what he described as international fairness and justice. As the world watches, Beijing's parade will be more than a commemoration of wartime history. It will be a declaration of present-day power alignments, a showcase of China's growing military capability, and its deepening ties with Russia and North Korea. For Xi, Putin, and Kim, standing together in Tiananmen Square offers an unmistakable signal, a shared determination to challenge the dominance of the Western-led order and to shape a new geopolitical landscape on their own terms.